There's been a lot of talk recently about safety risks playing football, and it's hard to argue with some of the numbers. A study earlier this year found that taking fewer than a dozen hard hits can physically change your brain. Athletes like Kurt Warner, Terry Bradshaw and Troy Aikman said they don't want their sons playing football because of those risks.
Yeah, but one of the nation's biggest suppliers and leading suppliers of technology as well on all of these football helmets is constantly working to try and reduce those risks. And joining us this morning to talk about this and some of the latest technology and the cushioning of blows to the head is Schutt Sports Director of Marketing, Glenn Beckman. Good morning, Glenn. We appreciate you coming in and taking some time. I'm a football coach. I have boys that play football, and obviously it's a big deal when you talk about it because there's no way you can ever say 100% you will not get a concussion. However, you can certainly be a lot safer with the right helmet. So what are you guys doing to help, limit the head injuries?
Well, we focus a lot on making sure that coaches, parents, players, equipment managers, anyone involved in the game understands that the most important aspect of a helmet is that it is fitted properly. And it's more than just taking the helmet, slapping it on kids, go run. It's making sure you hit all of the points as far as the fit. We focus on really two key areas with our technology, and that is TPU cushioning, which absorbs more impact across a wider variety of temperatures than any other helmet on the field. And football helmets were designed originally to do two things: protect the skull and absorb impact, and ours do more than any other helmet.
Tell us a little more about the TPU technology. What is it? How does it work? And how does it keep kids safer?
Yeah. The key advantage for our TPU cushioning, the blue material inside the helmet, is that it performs consistently across all types of temperatures. And obviously, as we've experienced the temperature change here in Detroit, it will work just as well when it's very, very cold, and it will work just as well when it's very, very hot, whereas other padding, foam padding, which is traditionally which is found in helmets, will degrade in performance at those temperature extremes.
Is it safe for kids to wear helmets like this? I mean, is it going to keep kids safe?
Well, nothing will keep kids safe. There's no way to guarantee that a helmet will protect you from all.
We're showing some of that technology. They're talking about the TPU right there. That's the blue part inside the helmet right there. You can see that right there.
And the silver liner in there is put in there for comfort and also for fit. That's an inflatable liner, so it molds itself around the shape of the player's head. It is safe for kids to wear helmets like this. We have youth-specific helmets, which are lighter, so you don't have as much risk of the neck muscle fatigue.
Now, is this technology, we have a Michigan State a helmet here, we have a Lions helmet. Is this technology currently in use at the college and pro level as well?
Oh, absolutely, and actually it goes all the way down to our youth helmets.
Yeah, the Schutt helmets I was reading too, #1 used helmet in the NFL. And of course, tell everybody who wears these helmets because our leading football player right here.
We're pretty proud that Calvin Johnson has always worn our helmets. And we're proud of the fact that we do not, will not, and won't ever pay players to wear our helmets. And we have nearly 40% of the players in the NFL wearing their helmets, 50% of the skill players like Calvin at the skill positions.
You know what else I found interesting too, Keita, was the fact that I saw a quote that you had. You said you want people to wear Schutt helmets, but you want parents and moms to understand, go to a scale. I want you to talk about the scale to make sure that your kid is safe.
Yeah, Virginia Tech is using sort of a star rating system.
Right, and that's one data point that parents should use to evaluate the performance of the helmets. We've always had concerns and questions about that rating system because it takes a very complex biological problem. Keenan, you could get hit by an impact. I could get hit by the same impact. You walk away from it and I'm laying there with a concussion.
Right.
You just never know with concussions. And so we caution people to try to get too simple of an answer. There are many factors that can cause a concussion. You get hit in the chest and get a concussion from the whiplash. A helmet's not going to do anything about that.
I was reading up to, I guess, some of the same technology here. It's also used in the military as well.
That was really the birthright of the TPU cushioning. That technology has been used for decades by the U.S. military. And in the early 2000s, we worked with them and, with a company that supplied the military and developed our own version of TPU cushioning specifically for football helmets. And we've continually redesigned it over the last 10, 12 years.
All right. Thank you very much, Glenn.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
Marketing for,
you bet, Vic.
For Schutt.
Yep,
Thanks for taking some time and showing us the technology. I'll take a look with my little boys. We'll see what we got
All
going
right.
on there. All right, we come back. We're going to get you the morning's cool clips.
Including